I'm a chartered financial planner and also the founder of Efficient Portfolio. Now you may be asking, what a strange name for the video. Why is compound growth like golf? Well, let me tell you. Now, Chris, my best man, lives in Singapore. So when he comes over to the UK, we usually want to go and play some golf together because it just means that we can have lots of fun, lots of chat and a bit of healthy competition, which is always good between best men. And one time, Chris was over from Singapore and we went to play golf together. Now, Chris works in the investment banking world. So in true stereotypical fashion, he's not that responsible with other people's money and with his own money sometimes. Whereas being a financial planner, I have to be very careful with people's money. So Chris says to me on the first tee, he says, how about we play for money? Chris, we don't need to play for money, surely. My golf doesn't need any extra stress than it ordinarily gets. Let's not bother playing for money. Come on, Charlie, you run a successful financial planning business. Let's play for just a bit of money each hole. Chris, okay, fine. What we'll do is we'll pay for 10p a hole. 10p a hole? Charlie, you run a successful financial planning business. Surely you can pay for more than 10p a hole. I tell you what, we'll pay for 10p a hole to start with, but we'll double it each hole. Okay, Chris, how about that? Can that be? Fine. We'll play for 10p a hole, but we'll double it each hole. Fair enough. So going down the first tee, all the usual banter's coming out between best men, you know, you're standing too close to the ball after you've hit it, all of those sorts of silly golf jokes. And I think I lost the first hole. I'm down 10p, but hey, it's only 10p. I'm sure I can cope with that. Second hole comes up, and this time we're playing for 20p. I think I won that hole, so now I'm 10p up in total. I'm starting to think this is not a bad idea. Third hole comes up. We're playing for 40p. I think I lost that hole. Not going so well. Next hole, 80p. Next hole, £1.60. Now, when we're playing for £1.60 a hole, I'm starting to shake over the putts. That to me is too much money to be playing golf for. But this trend continued. And by the 10th hole, we were playing for £51 per hole. Well, at this stage, I could see where this was going, and it was getting completely out of hand. And I said, Chris, enough's enough. We're not playing for any more money. £50 a hole, over £50 a hole is crazy. But do you know where we would have got to? If I'd let Chris carry on with that strategy, doubling the bet every hole, by the time we were playing on the 18th, we'd have been playing for over £13,000 per hole. Now you may be thinking, Charlie, why are you telling me about this story with Chris and golf and playing for silly money? Well, obviously we weren't playing for £13,000 a hole because I'd stopped it. But the reason that had got to such a high figure was because of compound growth. It's the growth on the growth on the growth. That is what you want to benefit from with regards to your money. If you can get your money growing, getting that growth on the growth on the growth, your compound growth will get you to financial freedom much, much, much more quickly. It's a bit like if you take a piece of paper. If you fold that piece of paper in half and keep folding it in half. Now I know the most times you can fold a piece of paper in half is 7 times. I've tried it, I've even ironed it. I can't get more than 7 irons out of it. But if you could fold a piece of paper in half 50 times, how high do you think it would reach? It would reach from the earth to the moon. To get your money benefiting from compound growth, get that growth on the growth on the growth working. Get the best rate you possibly can and invest for as long as possible, so as soon as possible. And at that point, you'll get to financial freedom that much more quickly.